Do you help people troubleshoot their computer problems? Citrix GoToAssist offers a secure cloud-based solution for IT and customer support professionals to provide live and unattended remote support to their employees and customers working from any computer or mobile device. For a 30-day free trial, simply visit gotoassist.com.
Google is taking a step forward and helping parents like me, even though parents like me don't exactly have kids who are in the position to be able to do the things that Google is going to be helping them do. Google is designing YouTube and Chrome versions specifically for kids. And while I cannot take advantage of this today, at some point in the future, I will. Because I'm pretty sure it will be within a year's time before Jedi, my daughter, who is just shy of 3 months old today, at that point, just a few more months from now, she will be smarter than me. She will know way more than I do about everything that I've been using for 40 years. Kids these days. So knowing that I did not grow up with the internet, but knowing that I also deal with a lot of kids on the internet and adults who still have not developed an emotional maturity level that would bring them past the age of kidness, there are a lot of kids out there, a lot of youth. And age is relative, don't get me wrong, because I've met way more mature 12-year-olds than I have 24-year-olds, than 44-year-olds. Age is just a number. Still, when you're a kid, you may not have developed the emotional maturity to handle what's out there, the internet. And this is not something that I had when I was a kid. So I can't rely on my own experience as a kid. I can only rely on my own experience and perspectives in seeing how other kids or those who lack emotional maturity to understand that when you share something online, you're potentially impacting other people. This is the one disconnect that I think exists. Just because you have a thought in your head doesn't mean you have to share it. You have an ability to share it. That doesn't mean you should. And trust me, there are many thoughts that I have that I'll never share because I'm old enough and I've had enough experience. See, that's where I guess take a departure from age. I've had enough experience beyond my age to know when to do something and when not to do something. Just because you think it doesn't mean you have to share it. But if you're born with a smartphone in your hand, and you have, at a childhood level, the ability to connect with a global consciousness, which is the internet, for better or for worse, you're taking on certain responsibilities that I don't know if you had the experience to be able to handle. And this is where bullying can destroy lives. Bullying hurt when I was a kid, but at least I didn't have the internet. I'm almost grateful I didn't have the internet as a kid because the onslaught, the attacks would never have abated. I at least had a chance. I had solace away from school, away from people in the neighborhood when I went home. That was it. That was the cutoff. Now, the world's at your doorstep. The world's at your fingertips. Without instilling a sense of personal responsibility and respect, not just for yourself, but for other people. Without instilling that, I fear for future generations. It's like the old saying. Let's see if I can find something around here. Okay. I don't have a piece of paper I can use. You've seen this demonstrated before at some point, I'm sure. Let me use this one. Okay, so here's the cardboard container for the super duper reindeer pooper. The older you get, the more fun you want to have. Okay. Here I am, crinkling it up into a ball. Ow! Ow, that really hurts. It'll never be flat again. You can't undo something that you've done, especially when you've done it for the entire world to see. And that's, again, where you have to take the personal responsibility of just because you can say it doesn't mean you should. So I'm grateful that Google is containing experiences to better keep children who have not yet developed an emotional maturity to handle experiences with other people, I'm so glad they're taking this step, because I think the internet is very powerful. I think it's an amazing mechanism. I cannot imagine my life without it. But I also understand just how much it can destroy. And that where that happens, it's always at the hand of another individual. It's always at the hand of another quote-unquote human who sees fit to take away the happiness of someone else, to project, to do things that they would never want done to themselves. And they feel that just because they're not interacting with someone face-to-face in real life, that they can get away with it, and it's fine, and it's harmless, and just deal with it, and I was just joking around. BS. BS. If more people realized that, especially in social or on the internet, that you were interfacing with other people instead of a screen that you're having in your hand, or a screen that's in front of your face, that there's a person on the other side of the screen, I think the internet would be a better place. Certainly. But it's not.
Congratulations to this week's recipient of the Intel Android tablet. He followed directions and told Chris what his favorite productivity app was. This week, if you want our next Intel Android tablet, tweet Chris your favorite creativity app and be sure to include the hashtag Intel Android and tag Chris Pirillo at the end of the tweet. That's at Chris Pirillo at the end of the tweet.